Well, the 2012 off-season was one of the most fun and exciting off-seasons we've had here in New York. Today is September 15th, 2012, and we're just about 2 weeks away from opening day of archery season in New York. What we're going to bring you this year is 3 to 4 episodes. This one, our preseason hit list episode, an episode of our New York archery season, compiling all of our hunts and encounters, and we'll bring you everything we see, friends, family, people that kill any deer. We're going to try to bring that to you. We're also going to bring you an episode dedicated to our trip to Kansas. We're headed to Kansas November 10th to the 17th for a bow hunt with Woodland Guides Outdoors. We're really looking forward to that. And we're also going to bring you an episode of the New York gun season. When we get back from Kansas, our gun season will kick off right then. So we're going to try to bring you an episode of our gun season right through the end of the year, and hopefully we got some good deer footage and some big bucks on the ground. So right now we've got 6 bucks on the New York State hit list. This year was one of the best years for trail cameras for us. We had a lot of activity, a lot of footage, a lot of great pictures, even starting back in May, at the end of turkey season, all the way up to right now. We're still getting pictures of these bucks, and we're hoping that they're going to stick in the area and we're going to get a crack at some of these deer. First buck on our hit list is a buck we call Sunshine. The reason for the nickname is the first picture we ever got of this buck, he was standing in the corner of the picture and the sun was shining right in the lens of the camera, but you could still see the buck in the picture, and it's just a beautiful picture, and that's how we got his nickname. He's an 8-point, maybe 115 inches, but definitely a shooter for us here in New York. The next buck on our hit list is a buck we call the G3 buck. The nickname comes simply from his G3s are longer than his G2s. We have a ton of pictures of this buck, all in the same area, and we're hoping that he's stuck around. We haven't got any hard horn pictures of him yet, but he's definitely a shooter, maybe 125, 130 inches. He's also an 8-point, and we're really looking forward to hunting this deer. The next 2 bucks on our hit list, we didn't get on our own trail cameras. These next pictures you're going to see are from our neighbor, Big John, who owns some land up next door to us, and he got these pictures on camera, but nonetheless, they are on our hit list because they are right next door, they're in our area. I did get some good video footage of these next 2 bucks, which you're going to see a little bit later. But the first one we're going to call the Big John buck. He's a big 140-inch 8-point with a kicker off his right G2, and it's just a massive buck, a shooter in any state. And hopefully he sticks around, and one of us, between us or Big John and his kids, hopefully we get a crack at him. And the next buck on John's trail cameras is a buck we're nicknaming Touchdown. He is a massive 160, maybe 170-inch buck. He's got 9.5 to 10-inch brow tines with splits on the end. Just a massive deer, and once in a lifetime, really, in the state of New York. And somebody's going to take him down this year, and I hope it's one of us. The last 2 bucks on our hit list, we just recently started getting pictures of them from the beginning of September up till now. They're on a different piece of property. Actually, it's only a 9-acre piece of property that we're going to hunt, but it's a 9-acre funnel, basically, between roads, houses, and a creek. There's nowhere else for the deer to go, and they've got to go through this 9 acres, so we've been getting pictures of these 2 bucks. One we're going to call the Big D buck in honor of the landowner of the 9 acres. This buck is an 8-point, 115, 120-inch 8-point, and we've been getting regular pictures of him. I haven't checked the camera in about a week, so I think I'm going to check the cameras tomorrow. And hopefully they stayed around, and I would say by now they're in hard horn. And the final buck that's always with this 8-point is another 8-point that we're going to call Beamer, because his main beams are absolutely amazing. They're long, they swoop way out around, and they got 2 crab claws at the end. But he's only an 8-point, but he's going to score in the 120s for sure, and he's definitely a shooter, and something I'd like to put on my wall. So that brings our hit list to an end. We've got a little preview of our preseason and what we've been doing over the past 4 or 5 months. So hope you enjoy, and we'll see you next time right here.